guys, Cyanide here, just doing an update video on the shop truck, but was Fat Betty on the bench. But I thought I'd just quickly go over this post running videos, just to give you an idea of scale. This is how much room it takes up on the build mat there. It's hard to get a sense of scale of this truck from the running videos, and it's quite big. If you want to get into scale and you're into fractions and numbers and that sort of stuff, it's roughly 1/9-esque. It's not 1/8, it's not 1/10, it's kind of in between. The truck would be, it's 800 by 300, so it's about 1 foot wide, 2.5 feet long in Imperial land. So it's fairly sizable. But what I'm doing with this is I've got it on the bench to do a little bit of post-running maintenance. I need to oil it a bit. I know that one thing I did notice when I was running it was, if you can get in there, the fan here on the motor, that was sometimes not spinning. So I want to get in there and oil that shaft, because all that is there, that fan is just a tin lid from a tin of food, baked beans or spaghetti or whatever, cut up and attached to a little pulley from a Meccano set. You can just see the hole where the grub screw goes in there. Old school Meccano, you know, the real stuff made from pressed sheet metal, not the plastic garbage kids get these days. So yeah, I got this out and I thought I'd just quickly show you what's going on here, charging batteries, that sort of jazz, before I drop the shop truck on the desk here. I got another, regarding the Fat Betty, I got another video to come of this one. It's in the edit's in the can. I'll just release it next week from the same trip. I just don't want too many running videos on the channel. It might bore you guys. So I got another video of this that I'll post next, and that's down at the river. And my friend Marty, he was with me with his quadcopter with a camera on that, so we got a bit of aerial footage mixed in with the gimbal footage. It's pretty cool. So anyway, we'll get on with the shop truck, because that's what we're about today. We're doing a build video, so let's get on with that. Okay, so shop truck 17, rat rod build, the delivery vehicle. So where I'm at with this is, what I want to do before I attach the body, let me just zoom in a bit here. You can see the difference in size from when the Fat Betty truck, but these builds here are pretty much the same scale as the Fat Betty truck. It's just the size of the vehicle, same size little mannequins that are in them. So the scale, they look pretty good together. They don't look out of whack. But hold on a sec, let's get in here. Righto. So anyway, where we're at with this one is that I have the a dummy motor, a dead motor in the transmission in here for mock-up purposes. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to use this, let's see right in the picture here. Here you go. This is just a little plastic oil drum type thing. Got it from a cheap $2 shop. Used to have this kind of, it's not silly putty, it's that kind of weird, I don't know, it's a weird kind of goop. It smells like strawberry, yeah, it's just odd stuff. Anyway, it's in this, it was a barrel goop. So, a couple of bucks, but this one's fallen, it's got a big old crack in it. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll use this as like a drum to cover up this, so it looks like he's got a fuel drum of some kind in where the passenger seat would usually be, and that'll cover up the transmission and the motor. So I think what I'm going to do today is just get out there and cut this up and fit this over here inside there to get that done. Yeah, I think once I'm doing that before I attach this, basically. I want to be able to get in here, do that, and after that I think I'm pretty much ready to weld the rear body onto here, onto the chassis. Still got a long ways with this one. I got my steering link to finish up. The radiator. Oh, I've painted this. I'm not sure if I showed that. Painted it red. Left it outside, so now it's a wee bit rusted. So it looks like a kind of like an old farmer dozer or tractor grill. So they'll sit up front there. So yeah, let's get out there, set the camera up in the corner, put it on time lapse, and I'll just hang out in the shed for a few hours and just cut this up, I think. So we'll get that done. If I get super excitable, maybe I'll actually weld this on. We'll see. I'd like to, because what I'm going to do here is you'll see it sitting on the ground down there. So my plan is to weld this on, and then I'm going to take probably the bottom 5mm, 4mm off the bottom of this, but I want it to be level, so I didn't want to cut this to the right height until it was good to go. Oh, the other thing I need to do is put the back door on it. Maybe I'll do that first. But yeah, let's get on with this. I can't remember what number video this is on this series. But yeah, okay, let's get on. So here we are, got the, ended up doing the door, to get the barrel in there, to cover up the motor, etc. But I spent more time fabricating this door and attaching it to the back, and that's gives me some access to the back, but there's probably more access to the internals through the roof. But yeah, it's good to get that done. So it's come along nicely. About time I got that door done, actually. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to sign write this or put stickers on it. Not too sure yet. We've got a bumblebee in the shed here, trapped. Little buggers. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and I'm not too sure what the next video will be. Oh, that's right, it's going to be the another trail video of the Fat Betty truck. So probably pretty soon I'm going to have to sort out this link that'll go back to the steering servo, which is going to be a old rusty bike chain, hopefully, if I can sort that out. And soon we'll be welding this on, I think. Alright guys, catch you on the next one. See you later.